Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden Arnold. I have a few friends with me, and I will introduce them soon. But before I do that, I'm going to introduce what the heck I am doing today. I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons, but I'm going to use this awesome thing I got from Mage Press called Dark Matter, which is a science fiction adaptation of the game. So if you're here and excited for some D&D, you're getting D&D. You're getting the science fiction flavor. I've built a world that is inspired by Terminator and Guardians of the Galaxy and some Iron Man and all of the great and wonderful things about Alien and Predator and all the classic 80s sci-fi. Of course, you'll notice a little Star Wars in there too. So I'm going to turn to my friends so they can introduce themselves and we can get into tonight. So we will begin with, I'm assuming, this side of the table.
Yep.
Go ahead and begin and tell us who you are. It's been a while, bruh.
Hey man, I'm Zane. I was in the Crows Curtain Call campaign. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to play.
Sweet.
I'm Ross. I am currently working through Whispers of Old Harbor, which
Yeah.
is a Monster of the Week style game that Jaden is DMing, and you guys should also go watch that. It's a lot of fun. Very different from the other stuff we're doing on the channel.
Very different.
And so, yeah, I'm excited for this. Jaden's been talking this up, and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Woo! Who are you, new boy?
I'm Jackson. This is my first campaign doing this. Jaden and I talked a lot about kind of how this is set up and how it works, so this will be exciting to try
Yeah,
out.
well, you're coming in cold. You've never played Dungeons & Dragons.
That is correct.
Yeah, at all. So we should have done a practice, but you're here, and I'm very excited.
Hello, Buff.
Did say that, but yeah,
You can learn along with us. I'll teach you guys the rules.
yeah. Plus, you enjoy the theme, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Andy. I'm here.
Yes. Correct. All right. Well, that pretty much does the introductions. We're going to get right to the action in our blasters and knockoff lightsabers. All right. Without further ado, let's get ready for tonight's episode of Orbit 21. All right. Hello. Within the interdimensional reality of the cosmos lies the mysterious Intergap, an elaborate network of dimensional pathways, a cosmic shortcut that goes beyond the limits of regular space. For the Logistics and Trade Corporation, it serves as a transit system. For the rest of us, it's a perplexing puzzle, a center of fascination that slices through the very essence of the universe. This is where our story begins. Picture this. Starships, owned by the mega corporation LatCorp, smoothly traveling through this alternate dimension, gathering passengers and cargo without any scrutiny. For a mere credit, you can send your packages. For your life savings, you might even consider catching a ride. Your journey begins with a touch of cosmic serendipity. A few weeks ago, something extraordinary occurred for each of you. A message arrived, a message that held the exciting prospect of unimaginable adventure. Intergap Flight R21001, destined Mars. In a solar system filled with rebels supporting cybernetic enhancements, spacefaring Marines serving the Space Jurisdiction Force, and obedient robots operating under Operation Singularity, Mars has emerged the ultimate destination. They hope you can overlook their past genetic experimentation. Mars now entices with the promise of verdant greenery beneath the atmospheric dome of its capital city. You all are getting ready for your journey. However, you've come across a strange anomaly, the disappearance of your digital footprints. While searching for the sender of your ticket, you realize that your search histories have been erased. You're welcome. And records of your existence have vanished from the system. It's as if you become ghostly apparitions in the digital world. However, our first protagonist comes from Nimbus, the floating jungle in Jupiter's clouds. As you approach the check-in counter, the attendant asks, "Can I have your name and reason for visiting?" Ross, introduce your character to us and answer the question.
So, my character is named Jofthor Bashawu. He is a simian-like creature. Red jacket, a little bit shorter than average height of regular human. Goggles on top of his head, kind of gauntlets, and just kind of think of a simian version of Rocket the Raccoon.
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
that's pretty much my character.
Can I have your name and reason for visiting?
Jofthor Bashawu. Just traveling.
All right. Scan your ID, please. As your ID scans, you notice a momentary pause. It accepts your presence and promptly disappears, as if you were never there. It's an intriguing start, but hey, it's a ticket to Mars. Now, a second hero comes forward after a recent visit to Connemara, Europa. He confidently approaches the scanner, presenting a peculiar yet friendly shell. Ooh, I might have switched those, but it's fine. He confidently approaches the scanner, presenting a peculiar yet friendly shell. May I know your name and purpose? The attendant asks. Zane, please introduce your character.
I am an android.
Ooh.
Designation SC-007X9. And he's a average-sized humanoid customer service robot model. Has maybe a few modifications done to him, not very noticeable from the onset. White plating, a little roughed up, but not too bad. Purple
Accents?
accents and whatnot. So, blue eyes. He's he's here.
Can I have your name and purpose?
Model SC-00X9. I have a ticket.
I see. Yes, you may scan your barcode. Your barcode scans, and to your surprise, the system promptly disregards your data, treating you as just another automated entity. Our third hero comes from Earth, and he's found himself in Caldera, Io for a task and recently finished it. He arrives with bags in hand and ID ready. The attendant inquires, can I have your name and purpose, please? Jackson, please reveal your character's identity.
I'm Ewan Benogli, a mix of bounty hunting and space marine fighting. I was honorably discharged from the SJF and looking for a new purpose in life, but also being very weary of where I'm at and who I'm with.
Space Marine looking man, pilot-ish, but the vibe nonetheless, wearing green. Name and purpose?
Ewan Benogli, collecting debt.
I see. As an experienced bounty hunter, your reputation should be well known, but as like the rest, your ID fades into obscurity as quickly as it was noticed. You scan in and you walk in. One by one, the shuttle ship makes its stops, gradually approaching the Intergap Gateway on Ganymede. From Galileo Ganymede, one of the coldest moons in the system, our last hero emerges. With only a small amount of baggage, you confidently approach the ID scan. Please state your name and purpose, they politely request.
Are you going to tell me to describe it?
Yeah. I assumed that you were ready.
The pattern.
Yes, Andy, please describe your
Alright,
character for me.
So, this man sort of looks fine and normal and reasonably, not quite middle-aged, but close to it, and yet carries himself as though he's not well, and probably not well mentally either. Like he's seen some things even though he doesn't look that old.
And
Also,
yep.
sort of a palish blue, like you would be if you were out in the cold for a very long time and somehow just didn't die.
Yeah, very, very pale blue skin. Yeah. It's an added feature of being a Rogian. All right. Once again, as you scan your ID, I'm assuming you do.
Just
Ding. Once again, although it's time your encounter with this, the data, of course, inexplicably disappears, leaving you feeling perplexed and, I'm sure, unknown. So each of you step off of the transport shuttle and onto a transport freighter. It's a moderately sized vessel similar to the size of an early 2000s aircraft carrier, which we've determined was around 1,500 feet long. We're now prepared to begin our thrilling journey. All right. So you all walk in and you find yourself seated in this transport freighter. It's similar to a regular old airplane flight, except for futuristic. It's not been updated since. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As you sit inside the transport freighter, your attention is captured by the focal point, the Intergap Gateway. It's located outside the ship. The IGG is a remarkable display of mechanical ingenuity, representing advancements in dimensional engineering. At its core, there are two massive rods made from a unique alloy infused with potentially exotic matter. These rods stand in the middle. They're essential components in the dynamic portal, ready to tear open the fabric of reality as our dimension and establishing a passage to the mysterious Intergap. Your senses tingle with anticipation as you observe the portal observe the portal structure's immense presence. These towering rods, now pressed closely together, appear almost sentient, pulsating with luminescent nodes that hint at the immense forces at play. So if I haven't described this super well, it's basically 2 building-sized cylinders that are on a track, and those 2 cylinders are currently pressed together with these large coils around them. Now you see, as you kind of follow with your eyes, those wires maneuver all the way towards the giant ship that you have found yourself on. The ship's crew initiate an intricate ritual of transition, and immense power surges from the ship's nuclear fusion reactors. You hear it almost... And the resonators prime within the rods. You begin to hear almost this... with the sound of just this immensely large metallic rod vibrating. The air around you seems to hum in resonance, the audible testament to the cosmic harmony being orchestrated. The portal structure responds, its rods vibrating in unison as it prepares to rip open the very fabric of space-time. Tension builds, ship shudders, and the colossal rods begin to part. I say begin to part, but within a blank, they open. This movement, deliberate and, of course, ceremonial, however, instantaneous. It has heralded the moment of transcendence. You can hardly believe your eyes as the gap between the rod widens, creating a brilliant, shimmering rift, an interdimensional maw ready to consume and transport anything that dares to venture through.
I believe it.
Have any of you seen this before? You can determine right now if you'd like to, and I may give you some added information.
I'd like to.
You,
Yes.
So you've seen the portal to the inner gap before.
Many times.
So you sit here in a cold blue environment to the outside of your ship, looking forward into a almost radiant blue, mixed with now you see a few other colors beginning to hint as the portal comes into shape. All right. He's not excited about this. Any of you want to have experienced this before? No.
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 Yes, I'm familiar with the inner.
Yes, he's familiar with the inner gap. Okay, so the two of
You
you...
might be familiar with it, like, from book knowledge, but it's the same thing for you.
I've seen an inner
and
gap.
book knowledge is
I've
just
seen an inner gap portal before.
He has been through the intergap before, it seems. Which I'll get to what that reveals for you, but for you two, as the ship springs to life, its engine roar as it aligns itself with the portal's opening. This vessel glides forward with purpose. Now, we're probably, a mile away from this thing. And then...
which is short for space.
Very short for space. But as the ship initiates, it just... like an airplane, everything around is just this, like... and you begin to kind of feel the G-forces pressed against you, if you could feel it all. And then enters the rift created by the IgG. In that very moment, all of the Gs that you were feeling dissipate. The portal surrounds the ship, stretching and distorting from its form as it crosses the threshold. Within an instant, you have found yourself in the intergap. You two, go ahead and make Constitution saving throws.
And that's D20s, correct?
That's a D20, and you're going to add your Constitution modifier. If you're proficient, I believe, so you'll add your proficiency bonus. You'll see it on your sheet. Constitution saving throw. Boom, right there.
5.
5.
Plus 5, so 19.
19, yes. And you two are not rolling because you've been in this before. In that first time, similar to Stargate, you throw up. You take the bag that is in front of you as the immediate loss of G's is enough for your brain and body to hurl. Except for you. You did not hurl.
So, just me.
Yeah, pretty much just you. But, hey.
Well, yeah, soldier, right?
But yeah, you're just like, you feel the need, you feel the want to, but you hold it in. You will no longer need to make that roll. And I'm sure everybody who looks at you is like, first time, they can tell as you have hurled into the bag. Anything left gets cleaned up by an automated robot that goes to the ground. And eventually, throughout the ship, it's about, I would say, 15 minutes that go through in this moment. The seatbelt light clicks off. You are now free to move about the cabin. You find yourselves in a transport sector of the freighter, free to explore. It's reminiscent of the interior of the early 2000s airplane. However, a bar rests in the far corner. This is first class, after all, while the wealthy passengers look your way, eager for conversation with such strange attendants. The system remains blissfully unaware of your presence, and a tantalizing sense of intrigue hopefully envelops you. There's a terminal in the far wall next to the door you entered from, while everyone else begins some light chit-chat. All right, guys. Let's play. What do you do?
I'd like to scan the entire room.
Like visually, just like looking?
Just a complete analysis.
Okay. Analysis, I will let you make an investigation check or perception check with that in mind.
Let me do...
Investigation, I will give you some deduction. Perception, I will give you more information about what you see.
Let's do deduction.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. And I add...
Investigation, which is your skill on there.
It's been a minute.
Yep.
Where is it? Okay. 2. Plus 14. So 16.
16. Nice.
Well, we're getting used to it. Some of us are
So
a little bit
it's not
green.
it's not reasonably difficult to assume that you are looking along the walls for the wires that connect to the main terminal in the far end of the room. You're looking for access points. You're just programmed some reason to do that. So you find over in the back end of the room that there is this terminal, and it's connected to multiple places. It goes to a central node in the center of the room, and it goes back to the bar. It goes to the door. It goes to somewhere else in the ship, and it goes straight down. So you see now there are multiple wires, but one central node has obvious access to multiple locations. And also you see that the wealthy individuals in the room, some of them seem to be diplomats, some of them just wealthy people. Others seem more obvious as you catch around likely people of intellect and people who are being transported not necessarily because of their wealth but because of their importance. And that's what you gain. Anybody else do anything?
So we can see outside, right?
Yeah, you can go up to the window. Would you like to?
Because we had that nice visual earlier.
Yep.
In that case, no.
Okay, you stay far from the
Kane is
window.
still strapped in, but intently staring out the front,
Just like looking at the front.
rolling constant perception checks.
So as you look over towards the front, you see what is essentially a front-hand camera view of the front of the ship, because the window is not allowing you to see out front, but you
Not
do see
anymore?
it. What?
Not anymore.
It's so
Was
basically.
before, right?
So yeah, before it still has always been a camera view, but there's a window to your left, to your right, it's the bar, and then straight out forward, it's a camera view of what the front of the ship sees, which is like this
Yes.
light speed style color array. It's less blue and more like multicolored and chaos in a way.
Kane is just staring at that, muttering, "It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun."
What do you two do?
I'm going to want to get that bad taste out of my mouth, so I'm going to go to the bar.
Okay, you go up to the bar. You are greeted by the top half of an android that says, "What can I get for you?"
I need to get this bad taste out of my mouth. What do you have?
What do we have? And he just like regurgitates every drink ever. And it's like really fast, and it's honestly probably difficult to understand.
I'll start with water, I guess.
Water. And he just like steps away from you. Single task automaton, not very complex, clearly designed for one purpose. It goes down and it just and it hands you this cup of water. It's like the smallest cup you've ever seen. It's probably about that big. It's like a Dixie cup.
Okay.
Because we're on a flight.
Jeez, even in the future, they digress.
They get you.
Thanks. I was hoping for a slightly larger glass of water.
Water. And you get handed another Dixie cup of water.
Thanks. This will be fine, and I'll.
Is this one 2 millimeters bigger than the previous one?
No, it is the same amount of water to perfection.
I guess I'll just toss both Dixie cups
down your
back.
shots of
and-
water?
Yeah, down my shots of water, and set him on the
So
counter.
you down the first one, you hear added to tab, and then you down the second one, you hear added to tab.
I was like, okay. I don't know. I'll just look at it and I'll just walk away shaking my head.
And then it says cannot find tab.
All right. Well, I'll look back confused, be like, okay. And I'll just walk away.
All right. What do you do, soldier boy?
I'm taking a look at my surroundings, getting an idea of what's a threat and what's not.
Are you taking a look
Okay.
at your surroundings or the people surrounding you?
Both.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check. If you're confused, feel free to ask. No judgment here.
A roll +3, right?
Awesome. Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Four total, natural one.
Yeah, nat one. Nat one.
Oh, no, it's the second one.
You didn't hurl, but
I'll say as you are looking around the room, trying to catch a glimpse of people, you are, and of course looking for the exits and all the simple things you do, making sure all your guns are on you, which they are. All of you are still armed, if you were so before. But before you have a chance to do that, the reason you don't see anything of note is because a charismatic individual walks up to you. It is a woman. She has a warm smile, a hint of curiosity. Her finely tailored business attire contrasts sharply with your appearance, as she seems to be untouched by violence. You are covered in dings and paint scratches. But she approaches you, blonde hair short to the side, and pulled back to a ponytail. She says, I am Kara Linnet. I've just noticed you are carrying a kinetic weapon. Where did you get such a piece?
It's not a story I want to tell.
Are you available for work? You seem to be the type to keep your lips shut.
Depends on the pay.
I value keeping my employees happy. When you get to Mars, come find me. My name is Kara Linnet, as I said. I am a well-connected member of the Vanguard Armory. We sell tactical gear and, of course, the company's mission.
I'll keep it in mind.
Do you have any combat experience that you're willing to share, or is it all tight-lipped?
All tight-lipped.
Fine. Come find me again, like I said, and hopefully you'll be less tight-lipped when the doors are closed.
Will do.
Anyway, she nods to you and she heads over towards the bar. There are a number of people in the room. Just feel free to ask if you'd like to know who any of them are. Otherwise, that is what the first, moment on this you get up out of your seat brings. Anybody want to do anything else?
how long has it been?
Well, it's another probably
long does it
15.
feel?
Probably, well, it feels like no time at all. And it also feels like an eternity.
Science.
Well, after one eternity, Carson will probably get the courage to take off his seatbelt.
All it took was an eternity.
Oh, man.
Only one.
I will say, as you do that, you do look nervous and you're the only one not standing. As the rest of the people are using the time to network, potentially, and other type conversations.
Well, I haven't stood up yet either.
Okay, you are sitting as well, but you're also in an automated machine to most people's eyes.
I am.
Do you make yourself worth approaching is the real question.
After I'm done looking at the room, I'll probably just unbuckle and walk straight over to the viewport.
To the front viewport?
Yeah.
All right. So while you're doing that, you see a middle-aged human with a lean, scholarly appearance, salt and pepper hair, neatly tied in a bun, revealing a pair of sharp, inquisitive eyes that seem to radiate intelligence. She wears a simple yet practical lab coat, and her movements are deliberate, meticulous. And she looks over at you and says, First time?
What?
First time?
First time for?
First time on an intergap flight.
Oh. No.
You seem, you seem to think that you're sick. Everything's fine.
is everything fine? Nothing is ever fine.
I assure you, I have multiple degrees in electromagnetic physics and mechanical engineering, and this intergap ship is plenty fine.
Ship's not what you have to worry about.
Okay. Well, good luck. And she walks away. All right, so you approach the front end, and you see this camera view projected like as if it is the front of a ship view, but it feels like a window. It's certainly not. It's 16K resolution, whatever that machine would make.
I just kind of observe the screen and just kind of look up at the camera.
Yep.
Make the connection, and then
like zeros and ones.
And then just kind of turn around and just stand there looking at everyone.
You can see the Matrix.
Oh, for sure he can see the Matrix. All right, as you do that, a younger man, probably 28, comes up to you, and he just like finger scritches your shoulder, and he like kind of leans up. He's probably 5'6", 5'5", and he has these massive circle spectacles, not too dissimilar from yours and mine, but bigger and
Thicker.
yeah, and he has this like Troy Bolton swoop haircut, and he looks right at you and says, "Huh? Are you a special model?
I beg your pardon?
You're a task bot. What's your signature?
I am model SC-00077X9.
Oh, you're an X9 model? Those are like fresh off.
Correct. We are the newest model of the RPTH line of customer assistant droids.
Oh, returning to sender, eh?
Yes.
Make a deception check?
Yes.
For himself or for the guy?
No, for him.
Natural one.
Natural one?
Roll to 1.
All right.
We've had 2 nat ones.
Yeah,
That's
this
great.
is a good time.
Yeah, this is gonna be
2 to
great.
go.
It's a good time
And
to get
he-
him out there.
Yeah, he just looks at you and he goes, right. Programmed to lie. That's a new one. It's like shake. You should. Who's your automator? Who's in charge of you here?
I am model number SC-077X9.
Oh man, malfunction. Come to me
Please.
over at
Please rest assured that RPTH property works completely as functioned. If it were not, an RPTH customer assistant would be sent immediately.
Man, those pauses. You're definitely malfunctioned. I'm making it. It's character choice. And he just looks at you and he's like, "All right. Well, how about I meet you there? I'm curious now. Name's Tobin Kell.
A pleasure to meet you.
All right. Good luck. I'll be over there. I'm curious now.
Have a pleasant day."
Man, how much do those guys cost?" As he walks away. All right, Jove Thor.
So after getting not great customer service at the bar, and since this is Joe Thor's first time on an IGG, or an
IGG
ship-
flight. You're
yeah,
good. Yeah,
IGG flight, he is going to go kind of observe the space in between dimensions. He's going to go and look at it more of with a scientific point of view, kind of wondering more of the physics and mechanisms by which this is occurring.
Do you speak out loud, or is this all inside?
He is a external processor.
Okay, so
Yeah.
externally processed for me.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
you see this color display of strange, essentially shielding. What you're seeing as far as color is concerned is actually the only. I mean, there's nothing beyond. You see like an array shield similar to that of Star Wars or other similar properties, as it's near see-through, but the color light that kind of dances in between is, multichromatic. It is every color of the rainbow and then some. But what's beyond is black, an abyss of pure nothingness. And that is what alarms you the most, I'm sure.
Right.
As it would anybody. When you look into
Right.
the deepest recesses of the ocean, it looks back at you in some ways.
When you look at the void looks back.
So, yes, you
Yeah.
see this color
Very good.
display that is the outer lining of the Inner Gap Gateway, this portal system that connects the 2 points of origin.
Right. Huh. So I wonder exactly how that shield is generated. Obviously, there's nothing on the other side, so what is it protecting us from? Or is this more of a pathway by which we can get from one point in space to another? And the amount of energy needed to generate this must be astronomical, so it would be very interesting to see the readings on just how much energy is being put through, and is it consistent, or is there more energy required at initiation? And then I'll just kind of...
And as
Yeah,
you are
get lost in
continuing to
thought.
speak, that same salt and pepper haired woman walks up to you and says, well, actually, you'd be surprised to hear that the power-related phenomena has been largely solved by the initiation of the ship's engines, rather than using a large nuclear reactor on site.
Oh, so the energy used to generate this corridor is made by the ship and not by the actual IgG?
The IgG merely resonates at the frequency based on its construction, rather than by its direct emission.
Okay, so then how long can this corridor be maintained? I mean, obviously there's a lot of energy being output, especially at the beginning, I would assume.
Well, luckily, it's actually it pertains largely to the fuel that we have currently. If we run out, the inner gap runs out.
Okay, and how often does that occur, and what fuel is this ship currently using?
Dr. Lorna Vale, you've asked a pretty peculiar question that I actually need solving. We're trying to find a better way to power the intergap gateways. I occasionally take a trip or two. I'm actually headed back to Mars. Maybe you should come over to the Mars Radiological Institute, or MRI.
Clever. That is a very interesting proposition there, Madam Vale. It sounds like you are very knowledgeable about all this. What are you doing here on this ship that we're currently on?
Yes, I'm quite knowledgeable. Multiple advanced degrees in electromagnetic physics and mechanical engineering.
Oh.
What am I doing here? Well, of course, I already told you if you were paying attention. I said that I occasionally take ships and that I'm headed back to MRI.
Well, let me rephrase that question. What were you doing on the other side of this corridor? Why were you visiting Nimbus?
Well, I was curious about the atmospheric effects. Due to the low oxygen on Ganymede, I was just curious if it had any effect on the intergap gateway at all. It seems to not. It seems to require just an atmosphere, not necessarily a thick or thin one.
Oh, that'd be very interesting. I am from Nimbus on Jupiter, and
Jupiter. Wow. We tried to put an intergap gateway there. Couldn't sustain it.
yeah, the gravity that is naturally occurring on the planet it causes a variety of issues with a lot of things. My home city of Nimbus, we're constantly fighting the gravity of that to stay in the upper atmosphere, so we do not fall too deep in and get crushed by the gravity.
What powers that?
A variety of things, actually. A big thing that is kind of a recent development in the last century or so is we've been able to harness a lot of the lightning from the planet that is generated by the storms, and we are able to absorb it by diodes on the bottom of our city.
Amateurish science. Are you one of those things those kids are calling? What do they call it? What do they call them? Are you a Thunder Lord?
I am not a part of that part of the city, but technically, yes, one might call me a Thunder Lord.
Okay. Craftsman, Thunder Lord, I understand.
It is a noble profession.
Sure. Well, I look forward to seeing you at MRI if you're interested in more complex sciences.
Thank you, Madam Vale.
She walks away. Anybody else doing anything?
Kane's going to the bar.
Okay, to the bar you go to speak with the android of the century.
Also get the full list of...
Yes, you are regurgitated the entirety of drinks known to man in the year 3000
551, which I should have said at the beginning.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're here.
Kane will take the strongest thing that he can recognize off the list. Jovian absinthe or something.
Yes. You get a cuckoo, and we move on. That's a deep cut.
Down it.
What? Yeah, just down it. Okay. Yeah.
Keeps the fear away.
All right. You see to your right is a younger blonde woman, probably 25, 26 years old. Her hair pulled into a high ponytail, but the ponytail goes down to her back. She's wearing a white coat as well, but her white coat has accents of yellow with caution tape type stripes. You know what I'm talking about? Like the red and... not red, pardon. The yellow and black, like caution stripes on her jacket. And she looks over to you with a drink in hand, kind of like...
First time.
Yeah. Who are you?
Kane.
Hi, Kane. Nina Solara. She shakes your hand, if you let her.
Oh, sure.
And she touches your skin, and she's like... There's like a shock.
Sorry.
I'm curious. Why are you so scared?
Sometimes what you know is too much.
Are you, what would you say your name was?
Kane.
Kane who?
Carson.
And she's like, of recognition appears on her face. Whoa. I never thought I'd meet you.
Yeah, I understand that.
They say you stopped serving since the what was it? The incident.
Yeah, yes. I did.
I may have at least a temporary remedy.
What?
And she looks over at you and hands you 2 healing syringes.
Oh.
Like this greenish, almost turquoise liquid in a syringe with a plastic tip covering most of the needle. Ooze.
Thank you for the gesture.
Do you take them?
It helps with the scratches, but not with the pain.
Do you take them, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're healing potions. You
Yeah.
have 2 of them.
That's handy.
Yeah, you guys may need those.
Can I spell syringe?
There's no cleric.
Oh, no.
Well, if you are looking for a more permanent solution, I'd be curious of studying you. I'm actually the CEO of Solara Medical Center.
What's that?
We're a top-tier facility focused on treating rare conditions. We've cured most cancers, but we're still working on the rare ones.
Not sure if you can cure this one.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks. That's not what most people say.
Sure, I'm sure that most people fear what you've become.
Myself included.
And I now as well. It's nice to meet you. And she scoots to the next bench. All right.
Barstool?
So we are in this flight. Do you do any last minute things before I
No.
sweep the story forward?
No.
All right. You are on board this flight to Mars. It has been approximately an hour. And you get this sort of like... the like lights kind of like flicker on and off for a second, which in space is horrible.
Really? No.
And you kind of hear this like... as everything comes back on, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, and like people start whispering to each other, and then you hear the ship AI once more, unauthorized access attempt.
Not again.
Everyone's like, what?
How?
Ship's still in one piece.
What?
How far am I away from that terminal?
Far enough to walk.
Far enough to have to walk?
You can get there.
Am I 30 feet away from that terminal?
Sure.
One round.
Do you want to go to the terminal?
I've been standing still for over a minute.
Oh. Okay. So
What?
people in the room don't even notice as you walk over there.
They don't?
No.
Okay.
It's seemingly a pretty, everybody's talking to each other and they're like asking the android, they're like, what's going on? And the android is like, absinthe. And just like getting things to calm the nerves, I guess. I don't know why we're doing absinthe,
Wine
but
absinthe.
that's a cuckoo.
Jovian absent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna access that terminal.
Okay, wow. Why don't you give me a data check, which is one of the new skills.
That one gave me a 1.
You can give
Try
me
something else.
a data check.
17.
Wow. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Four.
Okay. Accessing the terminal, you find 2 traces. One of them intricately encrypted. The other feels strangely familiar. Which one would you like to try and dig deeper into?
Strangely familiar or mysteriously encrypted?
Yes.
Both good words. Good descriptions. Good choices.
I'm gonna go with the familiar.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Strangely familiar.
You get the immediate access to the terminal that this individual is accessing. And you see no one, but you see this like pull up like this like kind of bar graph with a line in the middle. And you see kind of like numbers at the bottom. And then you see a wavelength as you hear, gosh dang it, they found me. Hello, Dad, is that you? Wait, I recognize his signature. That's you. And then it's like, wait, Dad? That's what you hear.
Is it a recording or a live feed?
It's a live feed, it seems like.
How may I help you today? I don't say that audibly. I
Translate it.
translating it.
Yeah,
Okay.
say that.
Transmit it.
And then you hear, not Dad, not Dad. And everything closes down.
That's it. That's
For
all
now.
that's all I get.
That's
from
what
it?
you get from that.
Did I recognize that? It was familiar.
Yeah,
Strangely,
strangely familiar.
Okay. Fine. All right. Cool.
but that's it for now.
Cool, but there's clearly somebody in the system.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
You've gained that there are 2 somebodies in the system.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Anyone else?
Well, you done?
I'm gonna
Oh.
see what you guys are doing as a how you are reacting before I make my choice.
So you said that most of the guests are not too worried about what's going on with the lighting and all of that, correct?
I'm
Well,
gonna
they're
change the
pretty
music.
worried.
We need some more tension.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's fair.
They're
Okay.
pretty worried.
Yeah. Enough to begin absinthe,
But in my
apparently.
professional opinion, now is the time to panic.
Okay, you see some other people kind of as the task bot moves out of the way. We see other people kind of walk over and try to access the terminal, and
Using their own hacking skills.
I am gonna try. And I need to roll a d6, and I'm locked out.
Really?
Okay.
Yep, I am locked out of that terminal. It's all red, and it just like says access denied, and like a
What's your
visual of like a almost like a closed
Jail
sign
bars?
type. Yeah, it's like closes down.
Shutters.
Shutters. Yeah. And it just closes. The imagery is very like haha.
Was it what's her face who talked to those people?
Was it?
Was it?
No.
It was somebody else.
Who knows?
Some amateur.
It just
Did
said
I see them?
Did you see what?
The person who
was
just
actually
tried.
The person trying to access the terminal. Are you? Yeah, you met him. Yeah, that was Tobin
it's
Kell.
the glasses guy.
Tobin Kell, little
Yeah.
glasses guy walks over and he's like, oh shit, and he closes down.
I'm gonna say to him, "How may I help you?"
What was your name? SCI-FI.
That's me.
Yep. Can you access this lockdown terminal?
That is strictly against regulations.
No shit. You're programmed to lie. Come on.
How may I help you?
Access the terminal.
I'll be all over here and just be like, hey, what's going on over here? You need to access this terminal?
Yeah, it's locked down.
I can see that you were unable to get in. Let me try with my little data pad.
Sure, you may roll a data check.
I see double digits.
26. Whoa! 19, and then I have a +7 for data.
That's nice.
That's good.
He's very good.
Who's the Thunder Lord now?
So you immediately remove the lockdown, and you pull it up, and you see that there is an encrypted individual trying to access this. Somebody who you can't even recognize, but just one signature.
Okay. I will investigate that signature more, see if I can decrypt anything.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
2.
2. You're not entirely shut down, but there's a moment of like just like this weird sound that doesn't like fit, and then all of a sudden you hear your cargo hold.
What was that they said? It sounded like gargle goal.
Are you?
I believe it
Walking
said
down?
cargo hold.
You know, that would make a lot more sense. Yeah. That's all I heard. Well, what about you, Mr. Robot Dude?
I just said. I believe it said cargo hold.
Did you hear anything else other than cargo hold?
I was unable to decipher the message.
Much appreciated. And you, Glasses Boy, what was your name?
Tobin Kell.
Why were you trying to get in?
Curious.
Yeah, that's fair. Something about the cargo hold.
Are you in charge of him?
No, I mean he's a fine piece of art, but
He is not an authorized RPTH associate.
give me time.
I like it. Hey, Soldier Boy.
What?
You know what's going on?
No.
Everybody in the room is now listening to this conversation as he yells, "Hey, Soldier Boy!" Because like when you yell across a room and full of a bunch of like aristocrats, they're gonna be like, drama.
Mind your business.
Nice. All right. Anybody with any ideas?
Well,
Perhaps we should investigate the cargo hold.
I got nothing better to do up here.
Arson.
What's in the cargo hold?
That's why we're gonna go down. Let's go figure out what's in the cargo hold. Anyone want to come with me?
I should probably stay.
I'm happy to assist.
I'll come.
All right.
My help with my mission.
All right, SC something, but just come with me.
I'm more familiar with the cargo hold. It'll be fine. Yeah,
Yeah, Blue Boy, you coming?
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Soldier Boy?
Might help with my mission. I'll escort you down there. We'll see what happens from there.
Does anyone else go with us?
You see that
Staying alive.
everybody in this room is telling you not to go. Like there's like an avid like, don't go. You don't know what's down there. Like, what do you mean cargo hold? Why are you talking about that? Nobody's told us anything. Well, shouldn't we hear the ship say aye? All we heard was unauthorized access.
So there's no like staff or crew in this room with us?
Not currently.
Other than the bar robot. Apparently.
Can I real quick go up to the bar robot before
Yes.
departing?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hack him real quick.
Okay. So he says, unauthorized contact. And then you just like rip open the back of his head, grab a wire, shove it into a data pad.
Oh,
and you
that's
can,
where you were touching.
you can
It's only the top half.
you can roll a hole. Yeah, let's make it a Let's make it a data check. That makes sense.
Data check.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Oh,
Now you might get more than a Dixie cup
Wait.
of water.
He says,
Just shuts down.
I just look to Monkey Man.
and then you just hear from everybody else in the room who's like not a main character, who's like, "Oh, come on, we can't get drinks."
I thought robots were supposed to be good at dealing with other robots.
I am not programmed for hacking or circuitry. I am a customer service model.
All right. I want to see what's down in the cargo hold, but let me make sure the crowd is happy. I'll go over and I will tinker with the robot to fix him.
Okay, wow. Go ahead and make a technology check. And our dice are just hating us.
Yeah.
14.
14, it's enough to get it on. Is it working? I don't know.
Okay. So then with that, I will just very quickly see if I can do what SC-077X9 could not do and hack him really quick. Just pull out my data port. And
Yeah, not a whole lot's going on, so yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
His head.
So another data check. Roll.
Yeah.
20.
20?
Not natural 20. 13 plus 7.
What are you attempting to find?
Just see if I can access the mainframe to kind of see.
Ship schematics.
Yeah. Just kind of, just general stuff about the ship and see if I can help our path forward.
So,
I'll also check to see how to actually get down to cargo hold.
With your success there, you are beginning to unpack this zip file, essentially.
Uh-huh.
And as it begins to download into your data file, you find an endless amount of drink names is clouding the entirety of this download. And you can choose to wait 2 hours for all of those drinks and their ingredients to download into your data pad and run out of storage, or you can choose to eject and cancel the download.
Yeah, I'm not going to get anything out of this. Ooh, Bavarian dice ball. I want to save that one for later, but I'm just going to... I don't know. I just completely made up the name.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's canon.
But I will unplug. It's like, we're not going to get anything useful out of this guy. Let's go to the cargo hold before they realize that they aren't getting drinks anytime soon.
All right, so you head out into the hallway, and you're assuming cargo hold's probably down in the manifest flap that sits at the bottom of the ship, basically. This huge kind of like docking station that like goes down, and then like a big opening that would like let things roll in and out.
I've seen these model ships this way.
And yeah, you would have an access in your mind of exactly where this was kind of be.
At least a general
These
idea.
ships are pretty standardized, and you, especially with LATCorp, the Logistics and Trade Corporation. So you head back down in that direction, and you're looking for like guards, specifically Ewan, and you see absolutely no guards. And that's the first thing that alarms you, is that you don't see anybody other than you guys in these hallways. And that flips like the warning light in your mind. Joe Thor, I need you to make a technology check for me, just because you're the only one who would have any sort of knowledge of this context.
11.
All I can say is that it's probably weird that there was a power surge in the midst of an unauthorized access.
Okay.
Those two things don't align in your mind. That's all you get.
Yeah. I mean, yes, that would make sense.
And then I need you, Kane, to make an Arcana check. I'll give you advantage because you're in the intergap.
Well. 15.
That's pretty good, honestly, with Arcana. So you make note of one of the portholes that you see on the side, and you just see like a flash of light beyond, like a sort of like a solar flare almost, in like the sidewall.
No.
All right. So as you continue to make your way down to the cargo hold, you acknowledge that there is this large door. It is probably 10, 20, 30 feet wide, 10 feet tall.
I acknowledge the door.
It's huge. But to the side of it, there is this terminal that is totally destroyed. That has been 1-2 punched to the point of destruction.
So bludgeon damage as opposed to blast or electricity.
Yeah, it's like somebody destroyed it with
A hammer.
something physical.
Okay.
Had terminal illness.
Well, that doesn't look good.
I don't like it. I don't trust it.
I doubt you would. Okay. I'm guessing cargo holds on the other side. So we need to find some way
Is there
to
any other
get.
way in that I could remember or know of?
I mean, you always had the code to the terminal. That tends to be the normal way in. I
So
mean,
there's some kind of access.
yeah. If you're Qui-Gon Jinn, you have access.
No, I mean like some other access way.
Yeah, there would be.
I would.
Yep.
I have
What's
the
up?
Necro laser sword.
Oh,
Well, there's that.
he has the negative energy weapon. Yeah.
So we're getting in.
I mean, that,
How would you describe as you wield this weapon?
So
in that case, I'm definitely gonna be like, well, I guess we could climb through the fence.
So you basically just like draw this like shortwave lightsaber almost, as it just kind of like with this energy. It's reminiscent more of the Darksaber, and kind of has this this bluish hue to it, and it kind of fluctuates in the light and gives way, almost as if its form is lagging as he moves it. It kind of like not like worms, but like digitally lags. Like when you watch a TV and the static like leaves behind and then it moves.
Yeah.
This weapon has that. It
Artifacting.
it physically artifacts. It physically glitches. And then you draw it to its length, and then what do you do?
or that.
I'm trying to cut the door open.
How do you cut the door open? You make a circle. You stab it straight through. Like
I'm cutting a circle.
okay, we get the classic classic
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon style,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
really it's more like a heist movie. You get down real low and you just
Like
As
you're
soon
trying
as-
to get into the safe.
It's true.
How
As
long
soon-
would it take? How big is the circle? How big are you?
About the size for all of us, probably 5 foot to just.
like
Yep.
bend in.
I was
okay.
gonna say,
Yeah.
Go ahead
What? I
and
thought you were saying
make
you could go
me a stealth check.
And while he's doing that,
disadvantage?
Nah.
no, while he's doing that, I'm just shaking my head, just like that was
D20.
the most
Yeah.
most
Add- and then add your
inefficient
stealth.
way to get through that door.
6.
Total?
6.
Great. I'm gonna get the map out. Give me a second.
My last roll was 1. This one's 2. What's next? 3.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. You just got to blow on it before you roll it. You got to go. See? Natural 60.
Ah.
Whoa!
It's a
Yeah, do
trap.
you need help with that, Jane?
Oh my goodness.
You got other hands? Yep. We'll all do this together.
Check this out.
Ooh, did I hit that? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, put it down.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
They're good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right. So,
Look
Let me-
that.
let me just do this. All right. So, there's a moment as you guys cut into this door that you,
As Ewan
as,
cuts through the
as
door.
Ewan cuts through this door, that you hear this kind of like shouting on the other end, as now the bottom end of the door begins to hear. You hear like, "Hey, where is it? Where is it? Where's the power source? They said it would be here."
And my ears will prick up. He's like, power source?
And then I need everybody to roll initiative. As the last little bit of your sword goes through, the door smashes onto the ground on the other end.
In feats it says plus 5 initiative, but on this it says plus 9.
That's total.
That's the total, yeah. So you'll have the 9.
5 plus that. Which is 9.
Wow, that is not how I expected that to go.
No, 5 plus
Here we
that.
go.
9.
We're in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Normally it's just that.
Alright, so
All right, so
Normally
let's
it's
see.
just that number.
20 to 25, 50.
I got 13. So roll plus what's initiative that's on here.
Yeah,
correct?
what'd you get?
13.
Okay. Jovthor with 13.
29.
Wow. Ewan is first in the room.
Oh, he nat 20 that.
That's amazing.
Jeez.
What'd you roll over there?
Less than a 3.
You got you got the highs and the lows.
C077X9.
We
I
really
forgot
need-
to write down my initiative, so I'll just go off the dice, which is 6.
6? Well, plus your
Plus
dexterity
dex.
Oh,
bonus.
plus dex bonus.
Plus dex bonus.
Plus-
That makes that 33.
So
No,
No, yeah,
you're.
that's plus
I've already
2.
calculated it.
So 8.
8.
Yes.
All right.
Here's these dice plus 4 plus 5.
I'm gonna say SC077
4 plus 9.
X9.
X9. Wow, what a name! You're so nice to me.
We need
9.
a-
You said 9.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Bear with me.
He needs a nickname
And what
quickly.
what did you roll?
12.
12. So you're under Jovthor. Your name is Kane. You guys didn't tell me until today your names.
No, I told you yesterday.
I gave you mine yesterday too. Come on.
Yeah, it's the memes.
Is,
All
it,
right.
is that with a C or with a K?
All right. So then
Andy.
I'm gonna put those guys in their initiative here.
I'm asking you. Is it a C or K?
They're both C's.
Oh, both C's. Okay. I wrote that down wrong.
King Carson.
Kane Carson. Tonight.
All right. So Ewan, you are first in the room. Where you are here?
As is Grover.
Oh, I thought we were going to be on the other side.
No, you are right there. You are at the top of the food chain, top of the stairs. See what I said? It's like 5, 10, 50, 25, 30 feet wide. And then
Yeah.
you enter the space.
Yep. That's,
So yeah, you
that's
enter.
accurate.
I'll just describe for the listening people who are in their car who are vibing to this YouTube video. So basically, you walk in and you see. They can sort of see me. So you walk in and you see this like huge kind of walkway that goes near the whole right side of the room. To the middle section, what you're seeing there, which I can't necessarily show you, these would be connected, right? So these continue to go up, and then they eventually connect across. And there's this wire thing that hangs across that has like a hook, but that hook is like held up to the top.
So
You would
it's a
estimate that was
crane?
being controlled. Yeah, these would like beam across. You would estimate that that's being controlled by this terminal.
So it's a crane.
It's a crane. That's the word. No,
Yes.
nice. And then across the other end of the room, you see this access terminal as you immediately walk in, and you see that it is connected to. You'd see like these soldiers down here.
Yeah.
There's an
I
access
see 'em.
terminal that would probably control the basically the outside doors, which is that huge entryway
The outside being
space inner gap.
Let's
And
not open that.
and then just a slew of cargo. Immediately, you see eight soldier-like robots, each of various different colors with these unrecognizable symbols on the side.
It looks like the cargo's strewn about as well.
Yes, it is. It's been like thrown everywhere, it seems.
Ransacked.
And then you see around 4 soldiers. And you see one of the soldiers seems more, he's got like a full visor. The others are like these like space suit visors. And then the last thing you see, of course, is a large walker that is holding a weapon, kind of monitoring the whole space. So that's what you see. What do you do?
Well, I know when you and I talked about characters, I got to keep my military rank, so I'm going to use that and not have to get into a fight if I don't have to.
Okay. Yeah, what you gonna say?
What I'm going to ask what's going on, and I wanted to be informed of who's in control of, and I need to have a meeting with them.
So who's in command here?
More or less.
All right, he
So,
shouts.
Soldier Karen.
He shouts. He says, "I demand to see the manager." And immediately you see all arms towards you, and then you hear, "Ha ha ha ha! Yeah, right."
Does that
And
answer your
then
question?
somebody's gonna shoot. So what do you do instead of that? It was a good chance. It was good.
It's a free action.
You
from
tried
until
it.
it's
That
not
that will work later in the campaign. Not right.
it can't work on this one.
I'm going to take cover and get ready to shoot
Okay, so you take cover where?
Which way?
Where are you going?
the blue and yellow
right.
boxes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're there. You're behind half cover. And if you shoot at people below, you have advantage. If you shoot at the guys above you, you do not. So what do you do? Where are you going to shoot?
I'm going to shoot above.
Shoot, where's the ruler? Crap.
I'll go grab one from
Thank you.
downstairs.
I'm going to shoot above to.
Wait, no, we have a ruler up here. We have like 7. So where are you shooting?
I'm going to shoot above to.
You can try to shoot that guy? So that guy from there to you,
This
in your perspective, No, which guy? This one?
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to shoot the soldier up on the crane, and you fire that direction. Now, that guy has some cover from your perspective, so he's going to gain quite a bit to his AC. So go ahead and roll to hit. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll, and then you're going to add your to hit bonus on your little square in the middle that for the weapon that you're deciding to use right now. So you see like the little box that says So which weapon do you?
Ballistic rifle.
All right, you draw the ballistic rifle and you fire upon one of the troopers, one of the soldiers.
2.
That's not good.
Yeah,
but also
no,
you
it's
add
not.
stuff.
So then plus 8, 10.
So 10.
Hey, we got one.
You do not hit him. Thank you. You fire in that direction, and I think you have like a ridiculous range with that. So
I have.
yeah, he gets him. Or he doesn't get him, but he shoots, and you see this bullet shoot out of his gun. Loud smack, and it just ding, ding, bounces off the ceiling. Not bounces, but like ricochets-ish. And then now, I believe your turn's over. All right, who is next? That would be the soldiers. All right, so the troopers. The trooper here. I'm gonna go to there.
Hopefully he won't fall off.
Yep. And I am going to see what the other soldiers are going to do.
They're all getting into position.
Yeah, they're gonna fire, and then also when they're done, they're gonna go behind cover. So let me do that. Actually, yeah, this one will stay there. This one will go down here.
Dude, I love this map.
Stay there. This guy will go back here. So basically, he moves out into a position where he can shoot, and then he moves back behind cover. You were basically behind cover already, but like that's part of the thinking for them. So the guy at the top has advantage on this because you are below him, which is so mean of me. Oh yeah. So
Please have cover. What was that? +2 AC?
he has half cover plus 2 AC. Yeah. So does in this case this would be
That.
19 hit.
So you have that +2. Which unfortunately is a 19 AC.
Yeah.
Barely.
You take 7 radiant damage. And then the other ones are going to fire as well. Not, actually, I don't even think I can hit you from there. One of them.
The guy on closest to you might be able to.
Oh yeah, that guy can make it. Can that guy make it? What's that? What's that straight across?
Where did the ruler go?
Did I put it down? I did.
Yeah.
Do you think he can hit it?
-7.
A headshot, so that'd probably be disadvantaged.
I'd give him. Yeah, I'll do the disadvantage. Yeah, no, I'll give him 3/4 cover. So which means he has a +5 to his AC. Yeah, he's good. I mean, there's no way. I'll just subtract it from here.
AC is 16.
Yeah, so I missed there. And this one shoots, and I miss again. And I don't think I get to shoot with the last one. So that's them. They shoot. You get shot by one of the blaster bullets. They go, and it hits your armor and kind of just like makes like a. It's designed to absorb blaster fire, so it does. But there's still a little bit of like pain that you feel due to the kinetic kind of hit against you. Now it is Jofthor. So Jofthor, you emerge in the middle of the space there, and
I'll be like, what in the world did he get us into?
so now you just see a slew of people shooting at you, guys.
And so I assume that while they're all focused on him, I'm going to sneak in, and I'm going to...
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
8.
Yeah, you're not sneaking anywhere. They immediately see you come into the room as they're all staring that direction, and your eyes can notice movement very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to towards that whatever station, computer station, that's right there, and just kind of duck down.
Okay.
Just because it's not where the other guy's getting shot.
Yep.
And let's see. I don't really have a good view. of anyone down there, do I? So then I'm going to kind of just look at the computer, or the whatever station that is.
Yeah,
and
the
just kinda-
terminal.
Terminal, thank you. I couldn't think of the word. And just kind of see what, just take a quick glance and see what it controls.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
23.
So your quick glance is better than most as you immediately become aware that this terminal has access to the entire cargo manifest, and that's what it is for. It is designed to access and deliver information to the cargo,
So
or to the people in charge of the cargo.
not useful in a battle situation.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
It
Okay.
is good cover though.
Yes. And then, let's see, I'm trying to see if there's a... Then I will pop up and I will pull out my repeater pistol and see if I can take a pop shot at the guy closest to you.
Okay. Yep, he's there. He's behind that thing. He's gonna have half cover from your position.
Gotcha. So, let's see. So that's 2d6.
He's technically above him, right?
Where?
Level.
No, he's level with him. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Directly in front of him? Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's level.
It's on the same floor.
So, am I rolling to hit or am I rolling for damage?
You're rolling to hit. What are you casting? Or what are you shooting? What are you doing?
Just repeater pistol taking a
Yeah.
shot.
So go ahead and roll to hit. And what you hit.
And that would be with d20, right?
Mhm.
Okay. That's 12, and then what modifiers did I put on that? Sorry.
So the little square is probably filled in there and tells you
So plus 4.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 16.
his cover. You just hit the cover.
Okay.
I think that's your turn.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I can do.
Keep in mind, it's a free action to drop prone. You can't squat down behind cover, but you can drop prone, and then it's half your movement to get up. So if you ever want to just be like, it's disadvantage to hit me now, you can drop prone
Okay.
if you want. And it's just, like I said, 15 feet to get up.
Gotcha.
All right, so now it is the robots. So the robots are going to look around.
The robots.
The big robots.
The robots.
Well, the robots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my.
Did I lose the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Nailed it. There's one back there. Let me see here. No. 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 No, no, no. None of the robots act this turn and are looking for a target.
Do they say that?
I'm
You
assuming.
can observe that.
I'm
It'll
assuming
move.
you just hear like all their like actions and their physical movement create a lot of sound.
They don't say searching for target.
No, I'm sure their
being said.
comms equipment does, but you're not in that circuit. So, all
Yeah.
right. So now it is Kane's turn. Yeah, like I can't target anything, so I have no idea.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're Kane's turn.
Yeah.
Mr. Blue.
I forgot. So, can Kane not enter this space? Like look through the hole. Shoot
Yeah.
somebody
And just
and
be
then
like,
look back?
Yes, you could. Who are you gonna fire upon?
I think Kane is going to use cantrip. Hard light needle.
Okay, which one?
That guy on the top.
Okay.
Next to him, goes,
Do you want to
snaps and then just pulls back.
What?
Yeah.
And probably nothing visibly happens for any people.
So he literally walks in the room, snaps. That guy goes, ugh! And then he goes back in the room.
So pull me out.
What? Which guy? Did he?
The guy on top.
Guy on
I'm
top.
going
Okay.
behind the door.
He deals
that
he deals 3
didn't
damage
touch.
to him. And that guy's like, ugh! All right. Cool. Now it is that is the walker.
Actually, for your benefit, because you're over here in this part of the room, Kane will be saying, it's okay, just soldiers.
Just soldiers.
Yeah,
Oh.
soldiers.
The walker gets to that position.
Who's 5 feet?
Yep. It looks over and it says
Difficult terrain.
it's just freaking slow. Do I have a shot? Yeah, I do. I'm shooting at the soldier boy. But you see this massive gun get lifted up, and he goes, "I've got him."
Did
And
that
you
sound
see
like a robot, or did that sound like a person?
inside the
Okay.
mech. So the REC gun is fired your way. I believe you have, from his vantage point, I'll give you +5 to AC. And you see a massive ball of plasma fly your direction and immediately dissipate against the back wall, pardon me, and it is no damage.
Ugly.
All right, now it is top of the round. Ewan, you are no, pardon me. Sorry, SC077X9.
All right, I am going to, as soon as they started firing, my eyes turn yellow, and I'm just going to. I'm right here at the doorway, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna look out, and do I have a clear line of sight on anyone?
The big robot.
So I will tell you,
Very clear.
anybody who is in your viewpoint just becomes a in your yellow vision you're looking through, basically
H&D.
and you just see all the targets are acquired basically.
What's the range?
Well, and I'm trying to find the most accessible target.
Big robot.
At what range, right?
I believe.
It's probably a lot.
Yeah. 30. Well, thermal sight for 30 feet.
Well, yeah, that's if you want to see heat signatures.
Right.
Won't be necessary.
You see everybody in the room. I'm just going to
I
tell
have
you.
a laser. I have a repeater blaster.
Yeah, so the range of a repeater.
Peter's 60.
Yeah, so what?
240.
Yeah, so outside of 60, outside of a ruler, is 60 you said?
I've written down 60.
Okay. Outside of 60 feet, outside of a ruler away, it's disadvantage.
Outside of a ruler, it's disadvantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's why all the stormtroopers kept missing.
So.
Or were they ordered to miss?
It's like disadvantage.
I have 7 rulers. I don't know what's happening.
I know. I can't find them. They're around here somewhere.
Are they down in the MISC drawer?
They might be.
I believe they are.
Well, I always know where mine is. So
Nice. Yeah, so basically you guys are just shooting at this massive group of people.
I think I'm going to go over here. Around here.
Okay. So if
What's
you
your
can move
movement?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
This is the 5 foot.
Each is a 5 foot, yeah.
So 5, 10.
By the way, rules is written, you guys can move through people's spaces as long as they're allies.
All right, so I'm gonna.
According to this rule set.
So is this count as cover right here? So,
Kind of-
people over here?
Yeah, everybody,
From several
everybody except for maybe this guy would have, because he's
The guy-
technically on one of these 2 squares, and so you could be on one of the squares if you want. You guys could be right next to each other
Yeah.
if you
buddy,
wanted
buddy.
Okay.
I've watched that Buddy
I'll be
Cop
up
movie.
here,
you found them.
to. All right.
Did.
and then
You get
you get a ruler. Hostilities detected. This is unacceptable behavior, and I'm going to shoot at Mr. Man over there by the box.
All right. So he has half cover right now, so which means he has a +2. So go ahead and roll to hit. As you draw a blaster from your arm, it extends outward. You hold your wrist out, and this kind of fold comes out, and then a little end just charges up. Nice.
18 plus.
Yeah, that's gonna get past his
okay.
his little +2 he had. Yeah, you get him.
and that's 2d6.
Bring the pain.
Yep, just fired. It hits him right in the helmet.
So that is 10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you blow his helmet off, and you see a bunch of in the side of his head. He's up barely.
All right,
and
that's
that
my
was
one attack.
That was that guy.
That was that guy. Yeah,
Okay.
you see his skull right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in his sticking out where that should be.
Hey, this is unacceptable, man.
Yeah. Hey, I guess. Okay, cool. Now we are back at Ewan. All right, Ewan, you're in the room.
I'm going prone.
Really? From there?
Wait, can you?
You're already behind cover.
I think you could shoot first.
Is it-
Yeah, you can shoot, move, whatever. Like you can just shoot and then drop prone.
I'm going for that one down there.
Okay, so he jumps up, he angles down, and he fires upon that nearby individual. Roll with advantage, meaning roll 2 d20s and take the higher one.
Yeah. It's better.
Take the better one.
11.
Plus,
1.
No, I doubt
Oh,
it.
wait.
It's one of those. Which one you're using right now?
8, so 19.
Yeah.
That
there,
hits.
That'll do it. There you go.
you look over at this robot and you fire.
And damage is
and then roll whatever the damage for that.
It's 2d8, I think.
38, which is these guys.
You got it.
And you should be adding something to that thing.
Is that what I think it is?
Should be adding adding dex to that.
No, you don't
Oh,
add
no.
for blasters. No blasters
not.
deal damage like
Okay.
that.
It's a 7.
Yeah, because you're not going to benefit
total.
like from that. A bow, you benefit, but like what?
7.
7 damage. Cool.
Plus, you're really.
You just get up. You see this robot, and it goes detected, and it looks up at you, and then you just blow its head off, and it drops.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Got him.
And then you step back here, and you drop prone.
Yep.
Turn him sideways.
Nah, he's prone. We can do it. You keep playing. I got it.
All right.
All right. So,
he's
You have a prone ring?
I do.
The West
I have a prone ring. Oh shoot! It is my turn. Soldier boys.
yeah, I was about to say.
It's not a great turn.
Not this one.
Get that up. Fix it.
The other soldier boys.
So he's gonna go. He's gonna be like, "Oh man, we paid good money for that," and is gonna look over. This guy's gonna jump up and he's gonna go, "Don't kill my friend." And he's gonna actually. I don't even know if he has.
Are robots friends?
No, the guy who's
these
got
guys
freaking
are-
his head
these
blown
are-
off.
these are-
nearly.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the robot.
He's the leader. He's like shooting up the leader.
His name is Tom.
Oh wait, that's the leader guy?
Yeah, he's got a different look to him. What's my range on that?
Yeah, I'm
All
about
right,
to kill the
how do I
leader.
I think you unscrew that.
He was trying.
So I need
Seemed
to roll.
hard.
This is a rule.
Here, you can. Here, you keep the silver one because it's different.
It's fine. It's fine.
Holding this.
It's
and then
mine.
Do I get the extra? Nope. I have disadvantage. I have advantage because I'm
Not
higher up.
easy, is it?
I have disadvantage because I'm shooting at you. I'm literally gonna roll 1d20. Here we go.
Just a straight roll.
Yep. The trooper fires your way. I for sure hit with like a 23.
Ooh.
You take 7 radiant damage as you are blasted with a bolt of plasma.
Wait, who?
No, the robot.
Oh.
Yes.
Bummer.
SC-077X9 has been smacked with 7 radiant damage. And then goes back.
One. It's this one.
Then this guy's gonna fire at you as well.
Throw it on your head.
So that one's for sure not gonna hit. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Difficult.
Okay.
I like the little rings. I'm not sure about your choice in key ring.
I did not. I bought that like that.
I'm not sure about their choice in key ring.
Oh, I can't get around that. I got
All right. What about key rings in general?
All right. So one of them's gonna fire at the simian. Does a 19 hit?
How do I determine that again? Sorry.
Your AC.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're gonna take 7 radiant damage. Remember, you have cover from where you are, so you have a +2 to AC. Does that still hit?
That'd be 15.
Okay.
So, yeah.
right.
You said 7?
Yep, 7.
Okay.
It's pretty standard for these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. No, okay. I'm just making sure I heard.
Yep. All right, so now it is. Now it is Jofthor.
All right. So,
Shot.
yes. Obviously, I'm hurting. I am going to take.
You got the prone ring on there?
Yeah. It's just almost invisible because they're clear.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, okay. I honestly didn't notice you put that up.
You could
Right?
leave it open forever.
It's been considered.
All right, it's open.
That's Joe
I got a bin.
Yeah.
I
got a bin.
It's the heat of battle, man. You must be decisive.
I am going to look over to SC whatever
SC Johnson, a family company.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. I'm gonna look over to him and say, "Cover me," and I'm going to go behind him, and I'm going to, with my revolver, repeater pistol, aim for the guy that he was shooting at.
All right. Roll to hit.
2.
There's no way. Go wide.
Um,
It's got that Jango Fett sound.
yeah, I think that's everything I can do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's early level.
Yeah.
We're level 3.
You moved and shot. That's
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
solid play.
I love it. All right, so now it is the robots. They say target acquired. This one turns and is just gonna shoot, and it's gonna try to shoot through. So I'm gonna give it a +7 to its AC, which is totally not a rule. I'm doing what I want.
You're a DM. You can do whatever.
I miss. It just like hits the fence. And this one's gonna be like target acquired,
You're just not good at shooting fences.
and it's gonna go up here. Wait, hold on. 9, 10.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can make the jump. Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Whoa.
Gibraltar.
And catches it, and it just like goes. It looks at you like 10 feet from you, and just goes bang.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a shotgun?
Dodge this. Dodge this.
No, it's a. Just to let you know,
Dodge this.
it is a phaser weapon.
Come on.
Natural 20.
I'm dead.
It is not a named character, so it's just 8 radiant damage. As it blasts you with a phaser, it hits your armor.
He's not dead.
How are you looking, buddy?
You said that was 8?
I
Yep,
did.
That's 15 total.
I have 5.
Oh, you are definitely. If you get hit again, you're dropping.
Yeah, no, I'm very well aware of this.
His dog is rough.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a dog pun, but he's like a monkey, so it didn't work.
Dude, I would be freaking ape shit angry right now.
Mare?
All right. What's next?
What is next? Yeah, there are other robots.
I like these robots. They look like Mass Effect style robot enemies.
Hey, like you.
I do not. I have a very humanoid face appearance. All right. These guys have like cameras for heads.
They do. They have like they have like the yield like drone look.
Yeah.
Have you ever played like the original Transformers game? Every drone had like a one eye. It was an interesting giveaway. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that's those guys. They cannot target you. I don't think. What was the 6? Let me see. Oh, can I target him?
I think you can,
I don't
bro.
think though, because I'm gonna say that.
He's worried about his buddy.
Because to me, I'm not exactly sure of those get up rules yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say that he got up on his turn and then
Yeah.
call it there. Not because I'm feeling nice, but because I'm not sure what the rules are, and I'm gonna penalize myself for that.
That's what you get, JD.
for not reading
Gosh dang
all the rules.
All right, so Joe Thor, you are spared yet another day, and it is now
Congratulations.
Kane's
Thanks.
turn. Kane, who is not even in the room, his miniature I shouldn't have even painted. It doesn't matter.
Unfortunately for you, Kane's do the exact same thing as last time.
Yeah, he's gonna go out there. He just like points up at that guy and goes ah, and that guy goes makes
At the same guy?
yeah.
It's the same
He's
guy.
bloodied.
Which guy is that again?
That guy up there is just like
You could also do it with the leader and kill him, though.
I like a
right?
point. Nailed it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what's going on. All he hears is a bunch of shots happening.
He just walked in and that guy's bloodied. That guy's literally like I'll tell you his eyes start
Actually-
crying blood.
Let me just not roll a check, but just for myself. Okay. He has enough awareness coming in. I'm going to say he's going to hit that guy, the one that has a clear hole in his head.
You're not gonna do that?
I'm going to hit the other guy.
Well, you already
Same
just
thing.
did that. I resolved the damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That'll be next turn.
It happened so fast.
Everyone wants to kill.
I know. This feels good when you kill people. What? So it is now the walker's turn.
pushing
Yeah,
through
dude.
the boxes.
He totally would too.
No, totally would. I'm not.
Gosh, this walker.
Can you even make it up those stairs? With
He
this-
I'm
just
not gonna.
jumps up there,
I'm
too.
not gonna make it through the first
Buckle.
episode.
I'm gonna blast you.
I'm not gonna make it through this first damn episode.
We're gonna kill Stu.
I'm so sorry.
Joe.
Are you?
No.
Are you sorry?
We're gonna see how the dice go. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm such a jerk. Go ahead.
Roll your dice.
Go ahead. Throw it in there.
Oh, me?
Throw it in the top. What's the dice roll?
8.
8. Okay.
Plus.
I'll tell you right now. 8 does a 13 hit your AC.
AC is 13.
Wait. That little number is 15.
He has
What?
a +2 right now.
Oh, I have a +2, so yeah, I have a 15.
So it does not.
So, literally, you need to probably use an action to equip your shield right now
Oh yeah.
because you have a freaking shield.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you were saved by your cover as it absorbs the entire REC gun hit. And you see the robot go, and look over, but it does not target the walker. But it might have. Yeah, this like ball of plasma.
Yeah, he tripped over the crates. You know?
It's a moment.
threw him
It's a
off.
moment. All right, so now it is, of course, SC-077. You know, the more I look at this, it looks like SC-0TT. Is your name Scott? Can you just hit it for me?
You know what? It's SC-077X9. So maybe.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get there.
Scott ski.
Scott.
What?
Times 9.
Give it time.
It's 9 Scotts.
We're in the middle of combat.
All right,
We
tape it
can't-
up, Scott tape. Let's do it.
All right.
This is more important.
I am dying here.
Yeah, you are being shot at quite a bit.
Somewhat literally.
All right, Scott.
The guy who probably has the least armor is dying.
Actually, probably.
What's your armor?
Didn't
I'm
even
just
write it
I'm gonna finish off Mr. Commander Boy.
All right.
If
Not
I
the guy.
can.
Yeah.
If I can hit him.
Not the guy that's literally right in front of me.
I want to get a dice tower. I like how that.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't
That
it?
feels so good. All right, here we go.
You get to know who your friends
These are at Walmart. These are at Walmart for like $13.
Shameless plug.
Goes wide.
It goes wide.
I rolled a 3.
All right.
Well,
so,
yeah.
do you want to move from at all? Like get behind some cover?
Move
More
the heck
under-
back.
You want to drop prone too?
Hold on. Let me see.
Do I have another prone? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
So I'm actually. Okay.
Nope, just one.
So here's
So sad.
Sorry, you can't.
Mr. DM.
What's up?
Here's what I think
Uh-huh.
Scott is going to do.
Okay.
on.
Scott.
I'm going to jump over the bars
What?
Whoa.
down here.
All right, you are going to take damage.
You
for
don't
doing
want to
so.
save me, do you?
You're
Jump on this robot.
I will say, well, so you fired, so you're not going to do any damage to him. You're just moving. So that's why I'm
just
like,
moving.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you've already done your action.
Okay.
So
Well, what's 30 feet?
half a ruler.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump down.
He jumps.
And I'm gonna take cover right here.
So he jumps down. He takes 5 as your springs in your legs absorb too much and it hurts your knees.
Well, it would.
Don't we all feel that?
Man,
Yeah.
Age is coming for us all. All right. So
Don't grow.
I mean, that's all I can do. Right?
Yeah. So he moves. He takes cover back there. And as we get to the top of the round, amidst this intense combat in the cargo hold of Intergap Flight R21001, we'll pick up there next time. Thank you so much for enjoying this sci-fi extravaganza version of Dungeons & Dragons, and we'll see you next time on Roll to One.